Elder Circle is a social media website designed for elderly home service patrons to be able to access the library and other patrons in similar circumstance. Elder Circle offers online readers advisory as well as discussion forums. Patrons can place orders for their next home delivery along with requests for assistive technology help. Elder Circle is not required to receive home service. Rather, it is an extra service designed to keep elderly homebound patrons socialized and connected with their community. Home service librarians need to be well versed in Elder Circle as they will be teaching home service patrons how to access and use the site. According to the Elder Circle mission, the homebound elderly of our community deserve to maintain quality of life. To maintain their health, well-being, and connections to the community, a new library-based social media platform specifically for senior home service patrons will be introduced. Most elderly home service patrons are digital immigrants, which are people who did not grow up with digital technology but learned to use it later in life. Many already use email and social media platforms such as Facebook. Patrons enrolled in the library's home service are already aware of services such as books, CDs, and technology that the library offers. However, there is a significant chance that some patrons will not be well versed in basic computer skills or internet skills, if at all. Elder Circle will allow home service patrons to place orders online, participate in readers' advisory and discussion groups, and contact librarians. Home service patrons need to become part of Elder Circle so that they can continue to communicate and socialize with the outside world. Elder Circle is one way to mitigate the negative impacts of becoming homebound. Home service librarians should spend 1 to 2 hours teaching each patron how to use Elder Circle. Lessons will be one-on-one and take place within one's residence. Caretakers will be allowed to sit in on the lessons, as they too can learn Elder Circle and assist the patrons if need be. The instructional goals for this introductory lesson in Elder Circle are very simple. The purpose of the instruction is to ensure that elderly homebound patrons can maintain social connections with their community. Patrons should know how to log on, navigate, and communicate through Elder Circle. Patrons should be able to post on message boards, send requests to the library, and message the librarians. Learning how to communicate with each other via library social network geared towards their specific needs will help keep those who are homebound active. Consensus on these goals can be obtained by sharing research on the benefits of social networking for seniors, along with the research on the importance of inclusive librarianship. There are academic studies that show the health benefits that occur when seniors are able to maintain communication via web-based technologies. The importance of socialization and maintaining a quality of life is important to one's longevity and happiness. I strongly feel that when those aspects are understood, consensus will be formed on the goals of the instruction of this program. The goals of the instruction of Elder Circle are measurable. First and foremost, monitoring Elder Circle for activity, use of discussion boards, online paging, etc., will indicate that patrons have learned how to use Elder Circle. Inactivity will indicate that perhaps the instructions are not that clear. Feedback and questions from the patrons will also help assess if our goals were met. Learners will be evaluated through simple observation, direct questions, and a questionnaire to assess whether or not they have the minimal level of knowledge or skills needed to utilize Elder Circle. Librarians will have a general knowledge of a patron's background from the questionnaire filled out at the beginning of their home library service. Librarians will observe the general surroundings to notice a lack of computer, tablet, or smartphone in a residence. Librarians could assume that the patron does not have internet access and therefore may not have basic computer skills. Prior to that assumption, however, a general question such as, "Do you like to use the internet?" may be asked. This will help open the conversation about a patron's computer skills. Once a skill set is established, librarians will know where to direct the patrons. Learners will be expected to create and edit their profile, write and receive messages in a discussion board, and communicate with the library through Ask a Librarian and the materials, technology, and assistance requests. They will demonstrate that they have met the goals by posting their own introduction on the message board, submitting a hello to the librarian, and submitting a request to the library. Learners will be motivated because learning how to use Elder Circle will help keep them in touch with their community and peers. It's a way for them to keep connections that they cannot physically keep anymore. Thus, it helps maintain their quality of life. Elder Circle offers a way for home service patrons to maintain access to information, remain an active part of their community, and stay connected with their peers. The The main objectives of Elder Circle is to keep people connected with each other and to maintain the library's mission of equal access for all patrons. Teaching patrons how to use Elder Circle will require librarians to use clear, common language and patience in their instruction. Librarians also need to be aware of any adaptive technologies being used and how to use them. Once in a residence, the first steps are to make sure that the computer or device is turned on, that the internet is accessible from that device, and that the adaptive technologies are functioning. From there, the librarian needs to make sure the user can get on the internet and to the library's homepage. Once on the home page, the next step in the instruction will be to show users how to find the Elder Circle icon on the library's website. Librarians will show the patron how to bookmark the site and navigate back to the bookmark for future use. Next, users will be taught how to register a username and password for Elder Circle. Librarians will need to stress the importance of internet security at this point. Once patrons have successfully created a username and password, they will be taught how to create their profile. This is also the time in which librarians will discuss email and notification settings with their users. Librarians will instruct the users how to upload a picture and write a brief bio. Next, the users will look at the message boards, where the librarians will show users how to post a message and reply to a message. Librarians will need to discuss what the different boards are for, what is appropriate or not, and what is legal or not. After the message boards, librarians will show users how to make requests for materials, technology, and assistance. It is important to note that Elder Circle is specifically for senior homebound patrons. Therefore, the website itself will utilize best practices in web design, including large font and icons, and sensitive color combinations. Librarians teaching Elder Circle will need to be well versed in adaptive technologies so that they can effectively teach this networking site to patrons with a wide variety of disabilities. Instruction in Elder Circle will be one-on-one and hands-on. Learners will participate in conversations with the librarians and simultaneously about the computer and other adaptive technologies. As the librarians instruct the user will watch first and then do the procedure themselves. The instruction should be taught in conversation style so that the users may ask questions as they arise. Learners will be evaluated by their ability to navigate Elder Circle by themselves. Successes and failures of the goals will be measured by the use of Elder Circle. The instruction will be deemed successful if a patron can log on, navigate, and communicate through Elder Circle by themselves. If patrons can't successfully use Elder Circle, then the library needs to examine why and mitigate the problem. If patrons can successfully navigate and communicate through Elder Circle, then the problem can be launched in other libraries. Monitoring the use of Elder Circle and its features will help verify that learning took place and is used on the job. Moderate to heavy traffic on Elder Circle may indicate that the instruction of how to use the site is being used. Further examination of the message boards for examples of information sharing and advice via internet links and web recommendations also indicates that the learning is transferable to other online learning needs. Home service librarians will also monitor enrollment requests for Elder Circle. Should home service patrons find it useful and easy to use, they will hopefully recommend it to their caretakers who will pass it on to other home service patrons. Elder Circle will be taught in a patron's residence. Assuming that most elderly home service patrons are digital immigrants, librarians teaching Elder Circle will provide patrons and their caregivers with clear, step-by-step instructions in a print format. The print instructions will list the library's telephone number for patrons to call if they need more immediate guidance. However, there is room for Elder Circle and its instruction to grow, particularly as the tech-savvy baby boomer generation gets older. In the first iteration of Elder Circle, evaluation will not be in print or web form, but in oral form. Librarians will ask patrons a set of basic questions and instructions, such as, please show me how to log on to Elder Circle. Can you go to the mystery discussion board? Can you post your thoughts on a book? Reply to a friend? Can you send me a message? Or make a request? Librarians will document the answers to these questions and clarify the instructions to the patron if need be. Librarians need to ingest the instructions based upon the feedback given to them. Implementation of the instructions for Elder Circle will occur after Elder Circle is designed and tested. Home service librarians will attend 3 one-hour-long training sessions in how to use Elder Circle. Librarians will learn how to use Elder Circle by themselves, along with how to use it while using adaptive technologies. Paper handouts with basic Elder Circle instructions will be given to the librarians so that they may pass it on to their patrons and caregivers. The moment that Elder Circle is live, home service librarians will visit patrons' residences to show them how to use Elder Circle. Instruction is to be given in person, one-on-one. Paper instructions with large print and clear pictures will be given to patrons and their caregivers, as most elderly patrons at this time are not tech-savvy. However, future use of Elder Circle may include the use of electronic instruction in video or audio format, as the up-and-coming baby boomer generation is tech-savvy. Feedback from patrons and their caregivers will help craft Elder Circle and its instruction into a usable, popular social network site for the elderly homebound. The iterative nature of Elder Circle and its instruction will help it stay fluid so that it can grow and change with the times. Success of this project means continued quality of life, health, and socialization for our aging community.